Every year, the holidays bring the same familiar rhythm. Airport chaos, winter escapes, and celebrities trying to slip into or out of town without drawing attention. But this past holiday season delivered a moment that nobody saw coming. A split-second interaction caught by a single paparazzi lens outside a snowy mountain lodge ended up becoming one of the most dissected celebrity clips of the year. And the strangest part? It wasn't a scandal. It wasn't even a confrontation. It was a micro moment. Subtle, quiet, almost nothing at all. Yet it revealed more about fame, perception, and celebrity relationships than anyone expected. It began the day after Christmas, when social feeds were already buzzing with holiday cards, family photos, and the usual luxury vacation snapshots. But then, one photographer outside the Aspen airport captured something different. Zendaya and Tom Holland arriving separately and leaving together. Now, Aspen sightings during the holidays are nothing new. Everyone from Leonardo DiCaprio to Kylie Jenner has been spotted there sipping cocoa or dodging questions outside ski lifts. But the tone around this moment shifted immediately. Fans noticed the way Zendaya hesitated for a split second before walking toward Tom. They noticed how Tom stepped forward as if instinctively shielding her from the flashes. They noticed the micro-expressions, those tiny looks that last less than half a second but somehow carry entire storylines. Within an hour, the clip was everywhere. Was it just the couple reuniting after spending Christmas with their separate families? Absolutely possible. Was it a simple airport pickup? Also possible. But that's not how celebrity culture works, especially during the holidays, when emotions run high and fans are more tuned in than ever. People began breaking down the footage frame by frame. Some insisted Zendaya looked emotional, as if holding back tears. Others claimed Tom's protective posture meant the two were entering a new, more serious chapter. And then, there were the fans who zoomed in on their hands, pointing to what they believed was a subtle brush. Barely there, but enough to spark theories of an engagement announcement coming in the new year. But before the internet could settle into any one narrative, another layer dropped. 2 hours later, a second clip surfaced, this time from a ski resort check-in desk. Same outfits, same day. Tom signs a form, glances back at Zendaya, and she nods with a small smile that sent their fandom into complete meltdown. It wasn't a flashy moment. It wasn't staged. It wasn't even meant to be seen. And that felt like the reason it hit so hard. This wasn't filtered. It wasn't a curated image. It wasn't a professionally lit photo posted at a perfect hour for engagement metrics. This was real life, quiet, unscripted, and raw. And that's why it resonated. See, during the holidays, paparazzi activity spikes because celebrities are in transition, traveling, escaping, reuniting, or retreating. Moments that normally happen behind closed doors suddenly become visible. Add the emotional weight of the season, the pressure of family, the reflection that comes with the year ending, and suddenly, every expression feels meaningful. Think back to other holiday paparazzi moments that turned into cultural talking points. Selena Gomez looking exhausted, leaving LAX after New Year's. Ben Affleck, coffee in one hand, dunking a suitcase into the trunk of a car on Christmas Eve, instantly becoming a meme of holiday burnout. Even Jennifer Lawrence, photographed, laughing uncontrollably on the street after a winter dinner with friends, sparked think pieces about authenticity and joy during a stressful season. Micro moments become mirrors. They give fans something to latch onto, something human. They let people project meaning, emotion, and story onto images that last only seconds. And that is exactly what happened with the Zendaya and Tom moment. It wasn't about drama, it wasn't about scandal, it wasn't even about romance, really. It was about the reality that fame never sleeps, not even in the quiet hours between Christmas and New Year's. But the story didn't end there. The next morning, a paparazzi photo from across the resort caught the couple stepping out onto a balcony overlooking snow-covered trees. No staged poses, no exaggerated expressions. They weren't ignoring the cameras, but they weren't performing either. Zendaya wrapped in a blanket, Tom holding 2 mugs, a tiny winter tableau that made fans collectively exhale. And that's where the conversation shifted. People began saying, this is why these moments matter. Not because they expose secrets, not because they fuel drama, but because they show a rare glimpse of celebrities simply existing. No branding, No product placement, no red carpet pressure, just two people navigating life, fame, and the holidays together. Commentators went deeper, analyzing why audiences are drawn to these winter snapshots more than any other time of year. The holidays heighten everything: nostalgia, longing, family expectations, loneliness, togetherness. When fans see celebrities experiencing the same mix of chaos and emotion, it creates a sense of connection. Even celebrities who normally guard their privacy end up in the spotlight in ways that feel intimate. By the time the Aspen moment finished circulating, it had become more than a clip. It had become a conversation about modern celebrity culture, about the hunger for authenticity, and about how unexpected, unplanned moments often have more impact than polished announcements. And then, as if the universe wanted to add one more twist, a fan account posted a side-by-side comparison. Zendaya and Tom this year in Aspen, next to a photo of them from years earlier in the same town, wearing heavier jackets, younger faces, still avoiding the cameras. The contrast was striking. The new moment felt older, gentler, more grounded. Fans began writing about growth, stability, and the evolution of young stars living under a microscope. What started as a quiet post-holiday sighting had transformed into a global emotional narrative, not because anything explosive happened, but because holiday paparazzi moments reveal something subtle and powerful: how people interpret what they want to believe, how they project feelings onto strangers they admire, and how even a half-second glance can become the story of the week. In the end, Zendaya and Tom didn't say a word. They didn't need to. The moment said everything. And that silence turned out to be the loudest part of all.